It's my birthday, party vibes. Don't tell anyone I'm 35. If the Zoomers ask, I'm in my 20s. Celebrate, I'm still alive. Yay! Hi chat. How's it going? Yeah. Special little intro because it's my birthday stream. Hooray! It's not actually my birthday. My birthday was last Sunday. But thanks everyone anyway. And thanks Zarg for the sub with Prime. And also Cindy and Andy Pants who have renewed their sub for the second month. Cake stream, cake stream, cake stream. Yes, indeed. Thank you everyone for your generous well wishes of happy birthday. I'm actually gonna take my headphones off because I'm kind of a way away from the speakers. You can't really tell on this camera at the moment, but I think I can just play stuff through the speakers and it not be a problem today. Paula Marie! Hooray! You might get a little bit of...
Happy birthday, Dave.
Thank you. You might get a little bit of the alerts through. I'll turn them down a bit. There we go. Well, yes, I am over here. Turn this light on. Beautiful. Because I've got a different setup. Because today is Cake Stream. So yeah, I've got this camera and I've got that camera. I can move this mic away a bit. So we're gonna do double camera doing stuff. This one has fallen a bit. Let me adjust that. But yeah, multi-cam setup. It's gonna be great. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I can also swap them over. So it's like this. Yeah, I've got my spinny plate. And as you can see on the screen, I'll make it bigger so you can see, we've got this, the Fall Owl Tree Cake, as suggested in the Discord. I don't think we're going to make it look quite this fancy, but we're going to give it a go. I've got some stuff. I've got some stuff that I have prepared. Covering my head. Let's put it up there. Same on this screen. There we go. Lovely. Sure. So this is how we're going to do things. Let's go back to this one because this is my mobile camera. As you can see, it might catch some of the mess that is in my room, but never mind that. We can set it up here to look at what I'm doing. Pay no attention to the man behind the screen. Yeah, this is where we will work. We'll do stuff. I've pre-prepared lots of things. Very cute, adorable, yes. I assume you can take a bite out of the owl's face. Yes, I have. Where is it? I have pre-prepared coloured icing, and I was thinking I should probably put it around something so that I can make it bigger without more icing. But now that I say that, I realise I didn't find a thing. Could I do it around a big dice? My immediate thought is egg, but I don't want to put a raw egg inside the icing. I feel like that wouldn't go well. DJ Scratch, yes. I bought like just a basic silver cake tray, and then I looked around my kitchen and I found that I had a fancy one like this. And then this is the bottom of an old rotating spice rack that I just took the top off so that I could do this. Let's line it up perfectly central. That's better. Nice. So yeah. I'm sure I've got something circular around here I could build the owl from, but that's the second bit. Did I say thank you, Paula Marie? I did. I don't know if I did. I'm a bit flustered. It's fine. There's a lot going on. Yesterday I made the cake. I made 2 lots of icing. I coloured the icing for the owl. And then that would have been fine, but my sink decided to block at the same time, which isn't ideal because of how the flat is laid out. There's one pipe that connects the washing machine, the kitchen sink, the bath, and the bathroom sink. So it's blocked somewhere in between the kitchen sink and the bath. So I can still empty water down the bath, and I could clean stuff in the shower and clean myself, but I cannot use the kitchen sink or the washing machine without stuff, draining terribly away and just flooding everywhere, and it backs up into the washing machine, which isn't ideal, but it's fine. Yes, this is the big gulp cup that I got from the US. I have been refilling it with various things. I do have a drain snake somewhere, but it's behind this big shelf is where I kind of dump stuff, and I need to organize it, and somewhere back there is my drain snake. Why is this music going so crazy? Sure. Why not? Crazy music. Yes, so, but it's fine. I will sort the sink out another time. But for now, we need cake. I have a little freezer box back here. And inside, oh, don't drop it. I dropped some of it, hang on. It's fine. I don't think anybody's going to eat this cake except me, so it doesn't really matter what happens to it. I don't mind. So I have these 2 cakes, and even though I doubled the mixture amount, it was slightly less cake than I was expecting. So what I've done is I've cut it in half because I want a tall tree. So we're going to do it. Go away, flies. There's a lot of flies. It's very hot today, and I've got to have the windows open. So we're going to stack them up like this, and then that way. These ones are slightly bigger, actually. There. So we'll put these ones on the bottom, and then that way we get a taller tree. Oh, my hands are messy already. Okay. So, I guess we should just probably get started. Let's go bigger cake cam, so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Lovely. So, oh, I need scissors. I've got scissors somewhere. Scissors to cut the icing. Oh, there's cake crumbs everywhere. Never mind. I have pre-prepared icing for the inside and just kind of a general outside layer. I have a maple buttercream that I poured a little thing of maple syrup that someone gave me during the US tour. Hi Lahumph, how's it going? Chat is slightly further away than normal, so it might be a bit harder for me to read it, but I will try and keep up. Thank you. This is my newest shirt. It's very nice. It's very soft and light, useful for the terrible heat. Terrible heat. Okay, let's get get a hole in the end of this. And then we can put a little, just a little bit. Oh no, I want it on the front half, don't I? I've screwed it up already. Quick. Use the cake scraper. It's going to be just on this half. So I can get that on the cake. Just a bit on here so that it doesn't move around too much. This here, I've got limited working space because I'm on a small table, but I can squeeze that down there. I think that's pretty good. And then we're going to go another layer. I do have 2 of these, so I can kind of be a bit generous. Need to refocus this camera a little bit. Dun, dun. Focus on the cake. Nope, wrong way. There we go. I think that's in focus. It's kind of hard to tell from here. Yes. Ba 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 ba. Why are you shouting cake? Does that mean you have to shout? I see. Yes. Hi, Wuzzy Toast. How's it going? Yeah. So, here we go. Let's just make a nice layer of buttercream. Doesn't need to be too neat. Just needs to hold the layers. I probably could have made a bigger hole in this one, but it's fine. A little bit more. That's okay. And then we go next cake layer. I'm going to try and keep it as level as possible. I think that's level. Looks pretty level to me. You kind of can't see anything because I've piled stuff in the way, but it's there. Well, that's not quite flat. There we go. Doesn't matter if it's overhanging at the back. We will clean it all up with an icing crumb coat, so do not worry. Da, da, da. It's been a while since I made a cake. I used to do it fairly often. I do like baking, but I've been a bit busy recently. First with band stuff, and then with like just general life things. But I have a much more open schedule, so I can get a nice relaxed streaming schedule, and I can start making some more stuff for Etsy. That's looking pretty good. Pretty flat. Maybe I didn't need this much icing. Never mind. I just used all the ingredients I had because that was what I needed to. Yeah, it's a fairly basic sponge cake, but I added some darker sugar to it so that it kind of gave a more woody colour. It's kind of dark brown instead of just pale. I'm just getting the rest of this on here. Yeah, you do have to be fairly precise using baking. Hi, Marigold and Rosen. Hello. Are you hungry for cake? Everybody gets cake later, once they've made it. That's maybe a bit too much for that one, but never mind. I can start getting rid of some of this. Bin. Take the clip off. Don't throw away the clip. I have a little dumping bowl to just throw stuff in. Okay, last one. Nice and precise. It's leaning a little bit, but we can fix that with a push. Not bad, not too bad. That's quite good. Although, now that I have put it more on this side, I do remember that I've got some extra offcuts that I want to put as like roots, so I do need it. Further back, but that's okay. It's still relatively stuck. I considered putting like wooden dowels in it, which maybe I'll do just while we're decorating. Move this a little. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get some wooden skewers and we're gonna put them in, and it's gonna hold its shape just while we're decorating it, and then I can take it out later. I'll be right back, chat. Don't knock anything over. Okay, we've got wooden barbecue skewers here. So they are going to hold the cake together. And it's going to be great. And then we can just take them out once we are done. There we go. Because I also do need to carve a little section for the owl to sit in. So I want it as stable as possible while I'm doing that. So we definitely need some stability. That missed. There we go. That'll hold it together while I do the crumb coat. I do need to put some icing on the top, so that might be hard while I've got these in. But we can take them out and put them back. It'll be fine. I'm adding and changing things on the fly, so I'm sure everything will work out. I'm not going to worry too much about making too much of a mess, because I can just clean it up later. Hi Annie, how's it going? You may ask how old I am now. I might not tell you the truth. No, I'm 35. Definitely in the upper range of Twitch streamer demographics. But I still feel young because I don't have a proper job. I'm 3000, yes. Dave 3000. You should vote for stuff that lowers stability. It's not King of the Castle anymore. This is my house, my rules. My cake. Okay. The buttercream's starting to melt out. And it's ever so slightly split because of the heat. Covert Cryptid! Thanks for the follow. I mean the subscription, not follow. Subscription with Prime. You're very kind. Right. More icing. I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna throw it in the fridge while we make our owl so that it can cool down. I did freeze the cakes overnight, but then they've thawed a bit, so chilling is necessary. Okay, let's just get some icing on the side and then we can smooth it out. Da, 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 da. My piping skills are not brilliant. They're not lamentable, but they're also pretty basic. But that's okay, because we're not doing anything fancy for this. It's just the wood effect, and wood effect is pretty simple. So this is just the crumb coat to keep all of the crumbs in the cake and also smooth it out a bit. Get a nice solid structure. Gonna need some more, that's fine. And I've got to finish before the whole thing melts and makes a big mess, because it's possibly the worst time of year to make a cake, but it's fine. Every year growing up, my mum would make fun and interesting cakes, so caking is in my blood and in my past. So fill in some bits. There we go. Make sure it's nice and smooth. This is looking okay. Nothing's gone wrong yet. Everything is fine. Dun, 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 dun. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Doesn't matter if it's a bit uneven at this point, because we are going to pipe a fair amount of other icing on the outside. Adultness, yes. Adultness is very much a myth. You find out when you grow up. As a kid, you think all the adults have everything so together. And then you become one and you find out everybody's just winging it all of the time, doing the best they can, which is all anybody can expect. That's looking okay. Let's do. Oh, there's a bit there. Do this bit, and then we'll do the top. Da, da. Lovely, lovely. Let's take the skewers out for a moment. Just quickly do the top. Ba, 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 ba. Growing old is mandatory. Growing up, optional. Yes. Having a birthday cake is, I think, generally ageless. Maybe it's like more. It's a bit more when you're a kid. You want fancy cakes and fun things for parties, and then kind of in the middle, maybe you stop caring as much. And then as you get older, you worry less about things and maybe start to enjoy the passage of time a bit more. So you start to enjoy birthdays again. There we go. I've never really been one for doing much for my birthday, but I thought a stream would be nice. Also cake. Last weekend, when it was actually my birthday, it also roughly coincided with my parents' 40th wedding anniversary. So I went down to see them, stayed with my sister. She made a cake for their wedding anniversary, and then on the Sunday when it was my birthday, my mum produced another cake. And then we also went out for lunch, and the lovely waitress also gave us a slice of cake each to take with us. So I had a lot of cake. I did manage to finish the one that was specifically for my birthday from my mum this week. So now I'm going to have this whole thing. Right, that is this bit of the cake. Let's add some roots. I have these bits that when I was leveling the cake, these are the central bits that kind of rose up. So I think we can make something that looks like roots out of them. Cut them in half. Go. Now we can either just pop them there like that, or we go, that's a bit too tall. No, maybe we just do one of these on either side. We could even shape it a little bit. Maybe we try and carve it. Let's take these raised edges off. All of this, the kind of offcuts and things, I can just snack on later. It's great. Not that I'm not gonna have so much cake to eat anyway. But snacking cake, always appreciated. The kind of lumpy texture of where it's raised up in the middle might work in our favour for a root. That's okay, that's not too bad. Sure, we can fill in the rest with icing. Oh, I just poked the cake with my finger. It's fine. Like I said, no one's eating this cake except me, so it does not matter. Now we do the same on this side. Take these bits off, do a bit of sculpting. It's not the best surface to do this on, but I am limited by what I've got. Carving. Almost deliberately chose a cake that can be a little bit irregular in shape and texture, just so that it doesn't matter as much if I screw it up. Okay, let's kind of match those up a bit, get rid of the crumbs. So many crumbs, it's fine. There we go. I've got some leftover icing to go with the offcuts bit of cake. Kind of looks like the feet of a massive owl. Like we're just gonna make one huge owl. But no, that's not what we're doing. Now we need to carefully ice these little roots just a bit to seal in the crumbs. If you don't do a crumb coat on your cakes, I have learned, then when you go to put the outside icing on, you get crumbs in everything, which is not ideal. Okay, it's a bit fiddly. Doesn't need to be too good, just enough to coat the outside a bit. Nice. Lovely, lovely. Cake pops. Last year you had a birthday cake. The layer was a different colour. In between icing was white, so it looked like a rainbow. The top was unicorn figurines. Nice. Yes, I did I did briefly consider making the inside rainbow coloured, because it's Pride. Happy Pride, everybody. But it didn't really fit with the tree aesthetic. Could be a magical rainbow tree, but B, I didn't have all of the colours, and it would have been a bit more of an effort to try and make the rainbow cake. But nevertheless, we can say it's a pride cake anyway. It's the pride tree. Maybe the owl is by. That's all right. I might just do a little bit in here. Oh, it's already melting a little bit. Here we go. Just get the edges sealed. Sure. I think that is okay. It's just a kind of a white blob at the moment, but it's all right. How's it look from a distance? It's just white. The exposure on this camera is too high. There you go. My face is dark, but cake's okay. Right, I'm gonna pop this in the fridge and do a bit of clearing up, and then we will sculpt our icing owl. So back in a moment. I'm not going to drop it. I'm not going to drop it. I'm not dropping it. The spikes in the top of the cake means that it's too tall to fit in the fridge. So I'm gonna try and trim them off. Let's take this away with me. Gonna need this one later. I'll give it a quick wash. Why not? This cake. And this icing can go in the fridge as well. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've got a couple of options to craft the owl around. I think my original thought was this, which is my lemon holder, which I don't tell anyone. I normally put limes in it. I'm a rebel. But I feel like this might be too big. But then I also have a little bottle of salted caramel flavouring, which I think might be better. Maybe a bit too big as well, but I think we go for it, and then we just carve the hole to fit the owl. Chonky owls are allowed. Good, cool. But no, let's make clear some of these crumbs. Cleaning as you go in a kitchen is somewhat essential, but we're not in a kitchen. We're in the stream room, so it's fine. I've got a chopping board. This, and then I've got our icing. So I guess we can just start building. I've got white for the eyes. I've got black also for the eyes. I've got a nice orange. You can't really see the colours in this camera. I've got orange for the beak and feet. And then I've got a light brown and a dark brown for the head and body. Justice for lemons. Limes in the lemon holder. How dare I? But okay. I've also got this. It's like another cake scraper, but I might try and use it to put texture, like feathers, on it. Looking at this, it's very intricately done. I mean, look at this owl. There's no way ours is looking this good. Cake pop owl. I don't think I have enough cake to try and wrap it up. Also, I don't think it would be very stable. I'm not too worried about the owl tasting amazing, because I don't think I'm gonna eat it. I think it's it's just pure sugar. And icing, this kind of icing, not the best to eat, but let's make it and see how it goes. We'll try and make it as good as we can. It's a feather scraper. Yes. Good for scraping feathers. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Let's move the mic a bit. So this is where things get for fiddly. So I guess we just do we craft the owl on the thing and then put the feather shapes on it, or do we try and put the feather shapes on a flat piece of icing? I think this is going to be like the kind of belly of the owl, maybe the face. So we could just start crafting. Oh, it might just fall apart. Never mind. Okay, we'll get this. Might not have enough icing to be as chunky as I want, but I think we just have to go for it, and then I mean, that looks like a bottle covered in icing. Doesn't look like an owl. You want to play with clay? Yes. This probably would be easier with a large amount of clay, but less good for the cake. I think I think it's going to take so much pressing to sculpt the owl that we're just going to try and have to put it together, and then afterwards we'll try and put some feather texture on it. Oh, this I could already tell this is going to be, if it's recognizable as an owl, then I will take that as a win, because at the moment it's a bit more penguin-esque. Okay. I mean, even the wings, I think we'll just have to sculpt. I mean, at least owls don't have necks. He's pretty tall. Not too chunky. We'll just keep going until something kind of resembles an owl. Like wings. Just kind of push the dark brown forward till it's kind of round and wing shaped. Oh, bit much. They've kind of got flat faces with like hollow eyes. just poke the eyes. Yes, good. Smooth it out. Nope. Too soon for feather texture. What else have I got? I've got a spoon. Try and just flatten it out with a spoon. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I mean, that's not un-owl-like. Yeah, the eye dents really help with the owlifying of it. Oh, the spoon's quite good, actually. Bop, bop, bop. Go penguin-like owl, or owl-like penguin. I mean, it's not the worst in the world. I've got to be careful not to smush the bits that I've done whilst trying to smush the bits that I haven't. Okay. I mean, I guess. Just gonna fold these wing bits over. There's a weird bump. Okay. I mean, it's not un-owl-like. If I showed you this and then asked you to guess the animal, you'd probably go owl. Always remember to spoon your owls. Yes, bit of spooning never hurt any owls. If it was black and white, you'd definitely say it was a penguin. You'd guess owl. Sure. Thank you. Eyes. Can I kind of make it fatter by pulling the back out? Because I don't really care about the back because it's going to be shoved into the cake. Just kind of Making it look like a dinosaur with a... Let me just smudge it around. I may have ruined it, but it's fine, we can smooth it with a spoon. Yes, spoon, best tool. What's the best bit of cutlery? If you had to eat a whole dinner with only one thing, you'd go spoon, right? Because a spoon can basically pick up most things that a fork can. Except maybe spaghetti, it's a bit harder if it falls off. And you can cut with a spoon. Hands. I mean, maybe hands. But assuming you also have hands as well as a piece of cutlery. I'm hoping the feathering technique will hide a world of problems from all of this smudging that I'm doing. It's kind of all at the bottom, and I want it further up. I'm still just trying to not smudge the rest of it. Bonkum, thanks for the follow. Trust the process, yes. I was going to say a loose tea strainer, but to eat, probably not, no. It's hard to eat soup with a tea strainer. Unless it's really chunky, you just get the chunks. I'm just doing stuff now and I'm not sure if it's making it better or worse. Oh, it's got a big badonk on it now. Smudge it up. That's kind of working. I'm kind of ruining the definition of the wings, but I can put that back in. Come on. Smudge. Smudge. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's okay. Good little owl. Good. Good. Maybe. Space for his little feet. Needs his pudgy belly back. Smooth it out, smooth it out. It's fine, everything's fine. Okay. Kind of. Maybe I should have just put it on the front to begin with. Okay. Let's get some wing definition by folding. Folding. Spoon, definitely. Number one tool. Okay. The head's gone a bit weird. Got a line across his forehead. Gotta line him up. Okay, maybe just redo his face. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. What did you spend your afternoon doing? Oh, I was poking an owl's face. He seemed to like it. Okay, get some deep recesses for the eyes, and then we can put them in. It's kind of got chubby cheeks now, which I quite like. I fear that I think if I keep messing with it, I'm just gonna make it worse. So maybe we move on to feather texture and then the beak and the feet. I'm not gonna do a pointy ear owl. That would be dangerous. It's like watching a Bob Ross painting. Don't know where it's going, but I trust it's going to be lovely. I mean, Bob Ross knows what he's doing. He always did like practice paintings before the recording of one. Me, I'm just making it up. Okay, let's try and get some texture. Maybe we do little ones on the light brown, big ones on the dark brown. Is this the right way to do it? I don't hate that. If I kind of make deep grooves and then smooth it out afterwards. A few extra in. This is kind of good. Okay, and then ever so gently spoon it back. Maybe a bit much. We'll put some more in. Kind of looks a little bit drippy, but it's okay. You can kind of see it. Okay, we've got some big ones around here. Don't worry too much about the back. Red Panda, thanks for the follow. Maybe could have done it a bit more even and it would look better, but just going for it. Okay, kind of smudged it a bit, but you get a bit of feathery texture. I don't hate it. Let's move on. You were sent from the TLJ Discord. Hello, welcome in. Maybe a fork would be really better. Yeah, but we've done it now. It's all good. Okay. Beak. He needs. It's got quite a small beak. How do we get the perfect beak shape? Yeah, let's give it a test. That's maybe a bit big. Okay. Smaller beak. Get the right kind of shape. And get it as flat as possible. Is that still too big? Oh, that's quite good. Let's give him some feet. Some talon-like feet. Maybe we do toes individually and then Al said give me all the beakage. Yeah. Let's make some toes and then like squidge them. Get like curled things. Talons. Not toes, talons. How many toes do owls have? Someone Google it. Is it 3? 3 and then like an opposable one? Like this. Is that an owl? A bit more on this toe. Take this way back. Annie the alien, thanks for the follow. Welcome. We're just crafting an owl's talons. Little hand. Come on. That's pretty good. 4 according to Google. We will go with that. We will make another toe. Owls have 4 toes, 2 points. Oh, 2 pointing forward, 1 backwards, and a reversible outer toe that can point forward or backwards. Wow. Well, I guess we'll do 3 pointing forwards then. That makes sense. Okay, there's a footsie. We'll make another one. When in flight, 3 of these toes face forward and 1 backwards. Well, our owl is sat down. It's a bit of fluff. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to eat the owl. There is a bit of cocoa in the dark brown, just because I was struggling to get the colour, and that seemed like an easy way. Using like red and green and blue and yellow, just all of the colours I had, trying to get a decent brown colour. Okay, that's not bad. Can't really see it, too close. Okay. And we try and attach them. Not going to stay. It's all smudged. Stay. It's curly toes. There we go. Perfect. Back a bit. Okay, they're not going to stay on, but we can position them when we put it in its little hole. Maybe use the knife. He looks better before. Okay, I'm going to redo this one. Smudge, smudge, smudge. Smudge the owl's toes. Quite like that they're all bunched up and curled on the other side. Oh, I ruined it. Curl it back on itself. Smudge them together a bit. There we go. Kind of. That's okay. And then we just give him some eyes. Okay. How big can we go? Maybe that big. A nice circle. This icing's drying out a little. Let's try and make them both the same size. And then I'll smudge down a little bit. Warm it up a little bit with the old fingies. The feet are adorable. Thank you, Derpy. If I can go for a little bit scuffed, a little bit adorable, then I think that will work. Right, and then I think fairly big pupils for the owl. A nice circle, and then just smudge it on. Try and get it as round as possible. Is that gonna work? Maybe a bit big, but I don't hate it. That's quite good. And it's staying as well. I think that makes it. That stops it from looking like a weird, creepy, faceless nun, and turns it into an adorable owl. The cartoon eyes. Oh, and this black's just falling apart. I don't want to get black smudges on the white of the eye. There we go. There. That is recognizably an owl, I think. Slightly high on caffeine, yes. The wide pupils. But I'm pretty happy with that. He's kind of leaning a little bit. But he's okay. Cute. Very cute. Okay, that is our owl. I'm gonna leave it there and stop fiddling it to death. Take this. I probably won't need it, but we'll keep it just in case. I'm gonna go pop. Might transport him on this. I'll go pop him in the fridge for a bit, and I'll get the cake back. And we carve out. Oh no, we need him for scale, don't we? Let's leave him. He's off camera there. Let's leave him here for now, and I'll get the cake because we need to carve out enough space for him to sit on. Okay, I'll be back in a sec with the cake. I'm not gonna drop it. go. Nice and cooled down. So, now then, we need a spot for the owl to sit, but he's quite tall, so the owl just scoots right up to the camera while I wasn't here. He's alive. Right. How big a space do we need for the owl? Is he called Smudge? Is that what you've decided? Yeah, okay, so I guess he's gonna have to sit on the first level, and then we can use like this as a marker. So if he sits in there, he needs that much headroom. Okay. He's got icing on his back now, but he's okay. I'm gonna go pop him in the fridge for a bit. Switch. We'll get him back in a bit to try and test the size of the hole, but for now I'm going to be carving into this cake. This is where it could all fall apart, literally, but give it a go. Can he be the next emote? Oh yes. I mean, you mean the first emote, but yes, I will. I will do a photo shoot for Smudge the Owl, and he will become the first emote on our channel. That's good. Good idea. Okay. So there, kind of from like there down to like that. It's not quite even. Kind of like there. Yeah? Okay. I think we're just gonna have to go for it. It's a bit tough because of the outer layer of the cake, but that's okay. Give it a hold it by the spikes. Doesn't matter if the bits come away in chunks, because they're not what we're worried about. We're worried about having a nice clean. I was going to say a nice clean hole, but I stopped myself and then I said it anyway. Okay, got a bowl. Can scrape stuff we don't need into the bowl. Making you glad you might get a piece of wedding cake later. Yes, cake. Everybody gets cake. Lillian, thanks for the follow. You get some cake. Everybody gets some cake. I get to lick my fingers. Okay. This is a good start, but I think like the dwarves of Moria, we need to go deeper. Around back of this one off. Put my fingers in the top. I mean, if the owl sticks out a little bit, it's not the end of the world. Cake is a good choice for breakfast, yes. I had a bit of the offcuts with some coffee. If I dig a Balrog out of this cake, yes. It could happen. You never know. The dwarves were too greedy in their lust for cake. Okay, we need a bit more space for his badongadonk. This might be getting close. I think we've got enough headroom. Carve out a little more. Dump this in the bowl. Dun, dun. Go. We'll just eat the contents of this bowl with a spoon later. How are we doing? Hour and a half. We've achieved quite a lot. This bit for me. Ooh, cold cake on a hot day. That's nice. Is that going to be enough space for him? And if he sticks out a little bit, he might need to be secured in some way. I need to test him. He's not had very long in the fridge, but we'll give him a go. I'll go get him back. He's back. Ooh. Hello, I'm Smudge. Okay. Looking at him, I think he's a fair bit bigger than this cake hole. Cram him in your cake hole. But maybe we can. I'm going to carve it a little bit deeper. Let's put him where you can see him over on this side. Just look at the cake. There he is. I'll carve it a little bit, and then we'll just kind of squash him in. Grapefruit spoons. Fancy people with their grapefruit spoons. I eat grapefruit with my hands. Just shove my face into it. That's a lie, I don't really eat grapefruit. Occasionally if I get sent one in my fruit and veg box. I think I made a cocktail with the last grapefruit I was sent. Let's clear out a bit more floor space for him. Make it a bit rounder. It's not the sharpest knife in the world. Where's my bowl? Need the bowl back. Here we go. Bait. Thing. There we go. It's probably far enough back. We just need it a bit wider now. this side. There we go. That's looking a bit better. Might be enough space to smudge him in. Cake. Right, here we go. Nope. Nope. It's still not big enough. He needs more space at the bottom, and also more headroom. It was my birthday last Sunday, Hitchhiker. So this is kind of my birthday party. So welcome. You are welcome to my birthday party, and we'll be having cake, and then later presents. I will be asking for suggestions from everybody in chat for things I could buy myself as a birthday present, and then we will vote on them in chat, and yeah, we will buy the things the chat wants to buy within reason. I think probably like up to £100. So I'm not buying like £1,000 Rolex or anything like that. But if you have something cool you think I would like for my birthday, then be ready with a link later. Mostly if we keep it to like Amazon and Etsy, so I don't have to order from like 1,000 different sites. But if you find something cool that you can only get somewhere, we're going to vote to my year subscription to QuickBooks. Sure. I mean, now that I am a solo entity, my accounts are by nowhere near complicated enough to need QuickBooks. I could easily do them myself in Google Sheets. Okay, more headroom. And then we'll squash him in. I do need to like line the insides of his little owl hole. Is that going to be enough? Let's try him again. With a bit of... That's not bad. Is he in enough that he's not going to fall out? Oh, he can fit in. It's tight, but he fits. That's pretty good. Alcove, good one, Bloomers, good one. Okay. So he's getting a bit dirty. Okay, we will let's do a bit of interior design. We'll just coat the inside of his alcove with some dark brown. With the chocolate coffee buttercream to complement the maple buttercream. So I got 2 of these. So hopefully that is enough. This is getting a bit smushed. Maybe put some of this in here before I open the chocolate. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, good, good. It's kind of hard to do with a knife. Clean this bit up. Try and coat the back. Okay. I think that'll do for that. Let's cut us a hole, and then just try and... Oh, this is a bit cold, a bit thick. That might work in our favour. I don't think I can pipe it onto the ceiling, but I can do it with a spoon, maybe. Don't want to use too much on the inside because I need it all for the outside, but I just want a little bit of dark texture. It's kind of mixing with the lighter colour, but that's okay. Ooh, a pigeon flew really close to my window. Okay, not too worried about the very back because he'll be covering it. Let's get a little bit on the spoon and then we'll do this. Wow, this music gets a bit high. Okay, then maybe we pop him in and then we do the icing. Because this on the top, I think I want to keep lighter colour, so maybe I get the rest of the other one. Fits the hype screen, yes. Pigeons probably do want my cake, but I'm not going to let them have cake. Okay, let's pop him in, and hopefully he stays there while we ice everything. You stay good, smooch. He's okay. Right. I'm gonna make this a bit bigger. Tasty. Oh, you can really get the coffee. Okay, and then I guess we might just want the pipe texture. I should give that a go. And then if that fails, I will smooth it out. But I guess we start on one side. And just go up and down. It kind of looks like bark. We'll do the top separately. There we go. It's not looking too shabs. We'll do his. A little there around him in a sec. Squeeze from the right end of this piping bag. I do have a clip on it so that it's not gonna explode all over me, but maybe. I could use a fork for texture, but I'm gonna see how this looks first. Because you get like trees with chunky layers of bark on. Ooh, hello. This track is all over the place. I have a playlist of just like DMCA free music, but some of it's crazy. Okay, let's go under his feet, and round in a nice swirl. That's kind of okay. Now this track is jazz. What is going on? That's kind of okay. I don't mind that. Fill in this little bit. Maybe we do the roots. Come on, piping bag, help me out. Twist. Oh, I touched it. This is getting a bit liquidy from where I'm holding it. Okay. Yeah. It's starting to melt already. Oh, it's so hot today. Okay, I've got another one. Maybe we do this and then we clean it up with a fork. Let's get in these bits. I do have enough icing to probably put a little bit on the back. This log is just all smushed. I don't hate that. Okay. Kind of. Maybe I want to get a fork. I'll keep this chilled. I just want to use it. Oh, I've remembered. I also made some little chocolate twigs to go in his nest, but he doesn't have a lot of space. So maybe I'll just stick them on. Need a fork. Okay. More light. So, just tidy up these bits. A bit of a forking texture. Not too much, but it's kind of giving it nice vibes. Here we go. Good. Yes, that's looking pretty LinkTree like. I think I'm gonna have to get him finished. Oh, the top is drooping. Get him finished and then get him in the fridge because it's starting to run off the edge already. Okay, so maybe might leave those in, hide them. The icing's kind of dripping on his head, but he's okay. Let's give him some twigs. These didn't turn out amazingly, but they're good enough. Let's get a few of these little chocolatey boys in. Just little twigs. Some of them are huge. A little bit of chocolate. Just under his feet, like he's made a little nest. Boom, boom, boom. Some small ones to stick in the back. I made so many of these and most of them are terrible. I was using cheap chocolate and it wouldn't melt very well. Just drop little bits. Oh, he's really being enveloped now. It's too hot for him. Bit. Okay. Just chuck some in. There we go. Not bad, not bad. And then a couple of finishing touches. First, what we have are some very special engraved leaves. Look at these. Got a birch leaf, a maple leaf, and an oak leaf in 2 sizes, which are available now on Etsy. If you go to my Etsy store, you will find 3 sizes of these cute little leaves, which we can just pop up on here. And they'll stand next to there. Oh, you can't see. There they are. They're nicely textured. You can kind of rub them and feel the veins in it. Nice big maple leaf. But yeah, you can get them. You can get 6 small ones, 3 medium ones, or 1 big one. You can choose which leaf, or you can get a mix of all 3. And I will make them and send them to you. So yeah, do check those out if you want some leaves. Oh, it's really fallen on him there. I hadn't seen that. It's just dripping. Oh, poor smudge. At least it tastes good. Okay. Before he finally dies, we've got the last thing. We need candles. Get 1 of each colour. Here we go. I guess it doesn't matter which way they go. Put them like this. And then let's light them. Fire hazard. We get a bit of wax on the cake, but it's fine. I'll pick it off before I eat it. Light. Ow. And we're sparking candles as well. There we go. Yay! He is complete. Let's get a nice view of him. There he is. Smudge the owl in his cake. The cake that is melting, engulfing him. Soon all will be enveloped by melted chocolate icing. But yeah, there he is. Cake. Happy cake day, everybody. Let's just watch this for a bit. Beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Lovely. Happy cake day, everybody. Make a wish. I wish that everybody would go and sub to my YouTube channel. Because we've gained like 100 subs during this stream. Thank you, everybody. But once we hit 500, I will release a new song on stream, which will then also go on YouTube. Yeah. This was fun. I enjoyed this. I'm gonna let these candles burn down a little bit, and then I'll pop this in the fridge, take a quick break to tidy up, and then when I come back, we'll do the shopping stream. Ooh, this spark's going crazy. That one actually dropped a massive bit of something on the cake.
Happy cake day.
Rahag, thanks. Happy cake day to you. One of them's put itself out. I guess because of the wind. There's a bit of wind. Da, da, da. Did I say 100 subs? It's like 20. It was on 280. I thought it was on 380 now. But thanks anyway to everyone who subbed. Yeah, he's just kind of sadly looking there. Good. If you want to make this cake yourself, there's no recipe. I cobbled together some different things. But you can get leaves, special leaves, and then you can make your own woodland theme cake. Or, you know, just put them in a bowl or hang them on your wall. They are only one-sided, but they're beautiful on this side. I felt a little bit bad making tree paraphernalia out of dead trees, but I'm sure the trees understand. The icing is really enveloping him. As long as it tastes good, I don't mind. Yeah, we might have to take a screenshot of Smudge for the emote rather than. I was going to take a picture of him, but he's kind of encased in chocolate now. Almost looks like he has ears. Oh, thank you, Lady Mephistopheles. I will make him an emote sometime soon. But yeah, we did it. Congratulations, everybody. We made a cake. I'm gonna go pop him in the fridge. So I'll go to the Be Right Back screen, and then we will we'll come back and we'll do some present shopping. I need to set up some things to make sure it all works, but I won't be gone very long, so stick around. And then I don't think that the present stream, I'm not on screen anymore. I don't think the present stream is going to take too long, so you can see the back. It's just bare cake. That's fine. Yeah, it won't take too long, so I thought maybe we'll do some Jackbox games afterwards. So yeah, if you want to join in with that, you can join in. And we'll have a full-on party. Oh wow, that's getting... Maybe I get rid of these candles now. Okay, I'm gonna go to be right back. Thanks everyone. Bye. See you in a minute. Bye.
Do you know anything about this song? It was recorded right after Paula Bell died. You understand what I'm saying, right? She was already dead when she sang this.